your boy.
Oh my goodness.
My bizoy. Your short man, karate bizoy, karate rapping bizoy.
Kung Fu Kenny.
I knew it. Kung Fu Kenny. Yes, Kendrick Lamar recently came out and stated
he stated this.
He stated that his album Damn was actually meant to be played backwards. Now, I know a lot of people probably was like, yeah, this is old news. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But he hadn't came out and said that was true. That was just kind of a fan theory that was floating around. And then there was a fan theory that floated around that said that it was Damnation and that was supposed to be 2 albums and all that, you know. But he officially came out and said that it's supposed to be meant to be played backwards. Now,
that he loved the melody or some shit. Like, also he was saying like he enjoyed the sound it gives when you do it like that too.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a particular sound to it
that he loves.
He says it doesn't really change the story. It just flows better backwards and all this. So
that's interesting.
I'm a little upset about this, being a Kendrick fan. But first and foremost, I'm a Lupe Fiasco fan. All right. And I'm going to tell you right now, Tetsuo and Youth by Lupe Fiasco was exactly what Kendrick said his album was, but executed 5 times better.
No.
You see what I'm saying? It was literally a story going forward, and it was a completely different story going backwards. Go check it out, y'all. I'm not making this shit up.
Lupe, the genius.
Yes, Lupe the killer. I just want
the original Kung Fu man.
Listen, let me tell you something. Kendrick out here talking about he's Kung Fu Kenny. I'm watching on Facebook.
Oh man.
Videos of Lupe practicing technique with a real sword.
Literally over there. Throwing it, like, doing the damn
He'll
thing.
He'll fuck you up.
That fool look like he should have been on Kill Bill or some shit, bro. I was like, where's Quentin Tarantino?
Right.
I hope he's filming this.
Lupe is serious about that samurai life.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I feel like this is kind of a bite from Lupe, and I don't feel like Kendrick is really giving him his props.
There is somewhat no originality with that because Lupe came out with it first,
right?
And
which kind of sucks
because he didn't get the same platform Kenny has. You know what I'm saying? Kung Fu Kenny.
That's the only difference.
You don't have the machine.
You don't have the same resources.
Yeah, you don't have that machine that Kung Fu Kenny got, that Kendrick got, and if he had it, it would have been a thing of the past. Honestly,
right.
It would have been more people would be saying, "Oh, you got that from Lupe."
Right. A lot of people don't even know that Lupe did this.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to know that. Yeah. But I mean, Lupe was literally the one who did. I'm telling y'all, it's the truth. If y'all like really break down lyrics, it takes a while to figure this all out. It takes a while of listening to the album in different ways, different times to like really understand how intricate and how complex this concept is.
Yeah.
Kendrick, I don't believe Kendrick was on that level of complexity when he did this album. So, yeah, it just sucks, man, coming from Kendrick. I'm a big Kendrick fan. Well, it's like, yo, okay, listen, if you kind of I know you know about this, Kendrick.
Yeah.
I know you had to have known when this Lupe Fiasco came out, when people in the rap game were talking about Lupe being dope. Because it was a lot of people came out and was kind of shouting out Lupe. It wasn't like it was some kind of underground thing that was happening that you can't be a part, that you can't pay attention to. Yeah. People talked about this when this came out.
Oh, yeah.
So, I know he's paying attention. Right? Because he is paying attention to other things. So, did you just like take this and just run with it and say, "Well, I got the bigger platform"? Did you just were you Facebooking and you just stole Snapchat's idea? You see what I'm saying? Did you just do that, Kendrick? I hope he didn't do that, man.
Well, I think they both looked at Wu-Tang at one point and said, "This Shaolin Monk shit is dope. Right. I want to do that when I become a rapper."
Put him on a different level.
And, you know, that might have been their birth to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, where they started. But either way, in the newer age and just like, you know, take away Wu-Tang, Lupe was first. Lupe did it. Lupe's serious about it. He ain't just putting on garments or outfits and shit like that make him look like playing the part.
Now he out here.
This fool got a fucking sword that'll chop you in half.
100 with that.
He has a Hattori Hanzo sword. It's made by Hattori Hanzo.
I bet you Lupe has a real Hattori Hanzo sword.
I bet he does.
I bet he does, man. You know what I'm saying?
I bet he does.
Nah, man. But I mean, you know, does this change the way you perceive Kendrick Lamar? creatively?
Nah, I mean, well, because like we said, it was already kind of known,
Right.
so we already knew it. So by him saying it, finally, it just solidifies it. I mean, I already know he's creative. I know that.
Yeah, he is.
There's just nobody on Lupe creative level. Like Lupe is kind of one in his own. Like
he really is in
like,
his own lane.
You really can't.
Even if you try to like mimic it, you're nowhere near it.
Nowhere near it.
Yeah.
You can't imitate the unimitatable, whatever the fuck you would say.
We're gonna go ahead and give that a word. We're gonna make that a word.
That's the word of the day.
Word of the day right there.
You can't even say it.
I can't even repeat it. That's how unique it is.
Unimitatable.
Unimitatable. Straight up.
Nah, that's a fucking dope ass word.
Right. No, I mean,
jot it down, children.
It does kind of change my outlook a little bit on Kendrick, just because he could at least.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of veering into Drake status with that, man. You know what I'm saying? You kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling that. Like, you got to give your props what props do. You know what I'm saying? That's
we know you're a beast, but you got to be your own beast.
Right.
And he's
still a beast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I love Kendrick Lamar,
that's why I give him his props.
This is his one tally mark that I just got to say, come on now, K-Dot.
What are you doing?
I'd rather you just lied and say, "No, I know what you're talking about." Now you come out talking about, yeah, it is supposed to be put back. Because now I'm like, come on, bro. You acting like Drizzy. We don't need that.
We don't need that. We already, Big you he already bashes that enough. We don't need him to start bashing you. I don't want to hear that. I'm a fan.
Listen, Kendrick could easily redeem himself by working with Lupe.
Lupe?
Yeah.
Also, the ultimate kung fu mixtape.
Yeah. That would be lit.
That'd be fucking
mixtape. Something that ain't gonna happen though.
Nah, it ain't.
We can't even get a fucking Kendrick and J. Cole. You think we're gonna get a fucking Kendrick and Lupe?
That's exactly what's going through my mind when we're talking about them. I'm like,
this
where the fuck is J. Cole and Kendrick?
This fucking segment is fucking over. All right?
We're moving on.
Moving on.
Good day to you, sir.
I say good day.